Thank you. All set.
Perfect. So I will start right now. So let me know you see these windows with the orange, the real estate photographer in you.
Looks good.
Okay, great. So the first thing, we launched a new feature in our app. So basically, we have an applications in partnership with the Realty ONE Group, and the application name is One Camera. So if you go to any stores, it's possible to download it for free. And I will present you a really short video about our new feature. And after that, I will show you all the features we have in this application. So the short video is right now. The new feature is the feature number 5, and is a blue sky, because we know sometimes the sky is gray and it's impossible to take a beautiful front photos of the house. But with this feature, I will show you. Yeah, I think the images will be better. I just put in full screen. One moment. Full screen, full screen. Playback, new view. Okay, here we go. It's not a real full screen. So in the application, it's possible to take an exterior shot, and when the sky is gray, automatically it's possible to change the sky with a blue sky. So you have a choice of 10 blue sky, and you choose the best one for the priority. So all the process is automatic and take 2 minutes to develop. So you develop the photos, and after 2 minutes, it's possible to change the sky with the skies you want. Example, you have a sky like a backyard like that, so or a gray house with a gray sky, you change for a blue sky. Otherwise, example, a blue sky without clouds, it's possible to change it with the clouds if you want. So basically, it's really easy to use. We take an exterior shot with the app, and after a few seconds, we process all the photos, and we add a special mask on the photo, and it's possible to change the sky. So I will just escape now because it's a really, really short video.
In Washington, we have a lot of gray skies, so that's a pretty good feature for us.
Of course, in Seattle, yes. I speak with some person in Arizona, and yeah, we have always a blue sky. Yeah.
Oh.
It's not the same thing in Quebec.
No.
I just try to put that perfect. And now I will show you all the feature with Exposio app and the One Camera app. I just put in full screen. Okay, so we tell this feature is unleash the real estate photographer in you, because now with the technologies, it's really easy to have a beautiful photos by yourself with the cell phone and some technologies.
Frederic, we can't actually see it. It's still the black screen of the video.
Okay, I will try because I think stop share, screen share. Here we go. Let me know if it's good.
There we go.
Okay, because I think when I stop a video and maybe I stop the share and come back. But Exposio offer intuitive real estate photography solutions since 2010. So at this time we developed by the number is not really good, 28 million photos. Maybe we are at 29 million photos at this time, and it's really easy to use for. We work with the photographers and real estate agents, so anybody can use our technologies to have a beautiful real estate photos. I'll just look here. Okay, so it's really easy. If you go to the store, a Google Play App Store, it's possible to download for free the application Realty ONE Group Camera app. After that, I will show you how it works, but you download it for free. We have some example for improvement obtained using the app, because the number 5 feature is a blue sky feature, but the first one is the perfect exposure. And when the application is possible to have a wide angle, for cell phones don't have a wide angle. So it's a perfect wide angle for real estate. We have a quarter adjustment. We have a DSLR camera compatibility too. So I will show you how these applications can help you. And we have the blue sky feature at the end. Normally, it's a normal photo. I see photos like that. Really, all the time I see photos like that because, example, you take your cell phone, you make a choice. If you want to see inside, you can see outside because HDR of your phone combine only 3 photos. So this is why it's really dark inside. You can see a little bit outside, but you don't see all the details. So this is why with Exposio, you have results like that. So all the details inside, all the details inside for the wood or furniture is possible to see the details. I will show you another example. With a cell phone or with a really good cameras too, you make this choice or this one. So if you check here, you see all the details. I don't know if it's really good to see these details, but we see with Exposio. So we don't have a choice. After that, we have the blue skies. When you see in the video, you saw it in the video. So it's possible to change a gray sky with a blue sky. Another example. And it's magic. No, because we work with 9 photos. The first one is really dark like this one. And you can see a little bit by the window. And the last one is really, really bright. So at the end, our software merge all these photos together to obtain a beautiful like that. So when you take the application, this is why the process is around 2 minutes, because all the photos are sent to the server. We process all the photos together and come back in your cell phone and with the result. And we have some add-ons too, because it's possible to add only the application, but the application, for the example, for the persons don't want to do a 3 position for the wide angle with the app, we have the wide angle kit. So it's a kit for the cell phone. We have a tripod, and it's possible to use it in the low light mode. And we have the SL2 kit. Is a professional kit. Many photographers use it, like our photographers on the West Coast in Seattle. So the application control this camera is the same thing. It's the only thing you don't use the camera of the cell phone, but you use the camera directly. So the cell phone control the camera, and it's the same thing, but the quality is a little bit better, of course. And we recommend to create an account because we have a partnership with Realty ONE Group. So when you create an account directly in the applications, you receive 25 free photos. Because how Exposio works, you see all the results with a watermark, and if you love it, the price is around a maximum 99 cents per photo, but you see the result. If you don't like it, you don't buy it. But if you want to try it, all the agents of Realty ONE Group, when you create an account, have 25 free photos. So if you want to test the blue sky or interior shot, the HDR, the wide angle, it's possible to test it before. And if you have any questions, contact us. It will be a pleasure to help you. How to create an account in the application is really simple. When you are, example, in the menu, you click create an account, you enter your email and choose a password, and automatically you receive 25 free photos. After that, you see the price around for the photos, but we have directly on our website, we have a bunch of more credits for the person because I have some office to use about 5,000 credits, sorry, 5,000 credits, so the price is reduced because it's a volume price. So yeah, but if you want to test it, create an account and receive the 25 credits. We have some tips to take photos because yeah, it's really magic to use your cell phone to take the photos, but we have some tips. Like me, I always forget to clean the lens of my cell phone. So I have a lot of fingerprint in my lens. So the result is pretty weird. It looks like we have, I will show you. I will show you some tips like that. Example, clean your lens. This is the difference. Like is my home. So if I don't clean my lens, I have results like that with a big auto around the windows and the photo is not really clean. And I just clean my lens and I have this result. So this is the first point with that, clean the lens. And we have otherwise is bring the light into the scene. It's really important because example when all the lights are closed or the curtains or anything else like that, yeah, it's not a bad photo, is good, but it's not I don't know the words for that, but it's not pretty friendly photo. Like this one, when you, yeah, it's not the best view, sorry for my view, but yeah, when you open all the curtains and open the lights, the photo is more vibrant. So this is why we suggest to open all the lights and the curtains.
I think too, like for a lot of real estate brokers, you do end up closing the curtains, especially if there's shears like that, because you want to diffuse the outside light into the room
Yeah.
so you don't have an overexposure in your pictures. But with Exposio, since it's layering the photos, it's okay to have your window blown out and then have some dark shadows in the kitchen because you're ending up taking 9 photos rather than just 2 or 3.
Exactly, and imagine if the sea of my condo is a mountain or a lake. You see all the details outside. So with Exposio, never you will have a white or wash window because you see all the details outside. So this is why I see a many. Oh yeah, but sorry for my condo. And the other thing is be at the right height. Example of this one, I suggest to be always at 4 feet because if you are too high, the problem is or too whoops, okay, or if you are too close for the floor, all the furniture looks like really big or really massive. This is why we suggest at 4 feet is the best thing to take photos, because if you take your cell phone and at the height of the face, because normally when I take my cell phone and I take a photo, I put in my face, and but it's not really the good height for a real estate. So I suggest all the time 4 feet is the best way to take a beautiful photos in real estate.
Face level is great for selfies, but not great for real estate
Exactly.
photography. I will
Exactly.
say we do have a lot of houses with basements here and a lot of like unfinished basements.
Yeah.
In those rooms, since you're not, since they're not furnished and you're just trying to display the size of the room, being a little lower to the ground is probably okay. But I think Frederic is right that the 4 feet is a really good height because A, no one cares what the kickboards look like, and B, you don't want to make
Exactly.
everything in the room seem super huge.
Exactly. And after that, they personalize the environment. Oh, sorry, because it's the same word in French, but they personalize the environment.
It's
Environment.
it's about the same in English. It's totally fine. It's understandable.
Yeah. Because example, if you go at this place, personally, I removed this carpet too, but I took these photos from photographers, and but personally, I removed this carpet. Example, if you have all the products of the clients, it's not really, it's not, personally, when I see a photos like that, I'm not invited to go there because I see, oh yeah, I
It
can take
feels
my
lived in.
stuff. I'm sorry?
It feels lived in. It's not
Yeah, and
potentially
this looks like
portable.
overload too.
Hmm.
So this is why it's a small tip. They personalize the room is the better.
I like that you guys can put the toilet seat down.
Of course, yes. Always, because I work with a lot of photographers and real estate agents, and the first thing when I check the photos, because everybody told me, okay, I want some tips. Yeah, but the toilet. No, 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 don't ask. And the other thing is, don't move. When you take the photos with the app, yeah, of course, we take 9 photos with different exposure. But if you don't have a tripod or anything else like that, so if you move or shake a little bit, you have a results like that. So it's really important when you take the photo. It's really quick, with the application. Is a few seconds, but don't move. Example, you stick your arms with your body and take the photos, take 9 photos really quickly, a few seconds, and the result is really different if you move or not.
I think a good tip for that is if sort of hold your arms closer to your body, like your phone
Exactly.
doesn't have to be out here. You can hold your phone closer to you. And then for a lot of our brokers, they get a little shaky, but if you hold your breath, that typically will reduce the shake long enough for you to capture the picture.
Yeah, because personally, I have I shake naturally, so this is a trick I find. So I put my arms okay close because I shake. I don't know why. I'm not too old, but I don't know why. And download the app and enjoy it, because when I said it's possible to test a lot of, because you don't need to buy the photos if you want to test it. Go in the house or at your home and take a few photos, see the result, and check it, because you pay only for the photos you want to keep, because all the photos are with your watermark, but you see the results. So test it. Oh, it's not the good one, because I think we are 29 million, but it's an old presentation. And for all the support, we assume all the support. If you have any question, if you have a problem with the app, normally we are okay, but contact us. You can call by the phone, you can send us an email, and we have a team to check all the supports, because we want this applications work really well, so we don't have any excuse to don't do that. So if you have any problem with the Realty ONE Group camera, we are here for you. So you send us an email, you call us, and it's always a pleasure to speak with you. So, and I love to speak with our clients, because I have a lot of informations about the U.S. Real estate presently. Is perfect for me, because I love to learn about the real estate.
Oh,
And
we're always happy to help with any sort of West Coast real estate info.
yeah, exactly, because I spoke with a lot of person in California, Colorado. It's not the same exact situation in Texas too. So yeah,
Mhm.
I love to speak for real estate company everywhere in US. So, and if you have, it's possible to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and if you want to share the Exposio Blue Sky with us, sometimes we have it's possible to send any photos, and if you would like it, and we have a community about Exposio, about the real estate photos. So Ariane worked for the all the Facebook and Instagram, so we love to see your photos, and we are, if you have any question, is another way to contact us by Instagram or Facebook. We are always there. And I have another slide.
I
No.
think your Exposio handle on Instagram is actually Exposio HDR.
Let me check.
Yeah,
Ariane.
not just Exposio.
Let me check with Ariane.
Okay.
Ariane, are you there? I know you can speak because your boyfriend's work right now with another conference. So I don't see the chat box personally. So
It's okay. So I have Instagram open on my computer and I've tagged you guys before. It looks like your Exposio HDR is the one that's got a bunch of
okay,
followers. So I'm thinking this is probably the right account.
I think yes. I'm not a full Instagram person. But I
Awesome.
don't know if anybody have any questions about Exposio or otherwise I will. I think you will share this video at your members. But if you have any questions, contact us. Or if live right now you have any questions, it will be my pleasure to answer.
I don't see any questions in the chat, but I know that when I briefly talked about this one camera a few weeks ago during another office meeting, there was a lot of interest and a lot of demand. So I think our brokers are pretty excited. And I know that when you sign up with the email that you have from Realty ONE Group, so for all of our brokers listening, you know, it'd be Isaac at ROGTK or Andrew at ROGTK, something like that. Or if, you know, Debbie Schultz, for example, has Debbie Schultz Real Estate Matchmaker at gmail.com. Whatever email account your zone is set up with, that's the one you should sign up for your credits with Exposio with, and you'll get your 25 free credits, which is essentially 25 photos.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Frederic. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, at you. Yeah.
Thank you very much. That was very helpful.
Yeah, thank you.
Just voices coming out of the void.
But if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. And we appreciate your group, because in Vegas it was a beautiful event. It was a perfect event for us. I love the group like you. So yeah.
Oh, well, next time we have a big event, we'll sure to see you there. We can't wait till the virus is over and we can all get together again.
Yeah, I hope in 2021. I hope, yes.
2021.
Yay! If I can skip the 2020, I will skip right now.
Yeah, 2020 is tired.
A special
Yeah,
year.
I think we'd all skip.
And then, Frederic, can you please send me these presentations so I can send these
yes.
out to our brokers as well to take a look through?
Perfect. I will send you in a few minutes.
Okay. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming, Frederic. I appreciate your help so much, and I'm sure we'll have questions as more as our brokers dive into this.
Perfect. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Take care, everyone.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.